It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
In the criminal justice system, sexually-based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
I've been sitting on that for months. And I have felt gaslit and invalidated this whole time. And I crashed the fuck out yesterday and I posted it because I was tired of feeling like I was crazy when I know I'm not, and I needed some validation and I got it. Yes, I am pregnant and I will be getting a divorce. This tattoo is not the reason. It's not the main reason why we're getting a divorce. There's been a lot of things to make me want a divorce before the tattoo even happened. And now that happened, it's just like, he didn't like it either. He didn't like it either, but I didn't feel like he was 10 toes down behind me and my boundaries about it. So yeah, I kind of, too sober for this, lost my shit, crashed out a little bit, posted that crazy ass tattoo for the internet. I don't know, man. I just felt like I was pushed. I had no other choice. I was literally, I thought I was going to literally lose my fucking mind. When she first got that tattoo, I asked her to cover it up. And at first she told me no. And I said, cool. I just don't want to be around you. Didn't really say too much about it. The next day, she said, hey, I'll cover up around you. I'm so sorry. I was like, cool. I want to cover it up everywhere around me. Not just my home, everywhere. She said, cool. That's not what happened. When she ended up moving back home, I would be in other areas of town and of gathering, and I was trying to be civil for the kids, for my husband, trying my best to just deal and not, but nobody was taking it seriously enough. I would go to another family member's house and she would have it out. I would go to a little bar where it's like a very small town. So every day there's like a routine for somebody in the family to go somewhere and have a couple drinks. Sometimes I would go up there so that way the kids could see grandparents and stuff for like an hour. The thing would be out. I'd be staring at it. One day I was just having a bad fucking day and we were at another family member's house and it was just out looking at me. I was already mad at my husband because I had to get 3 kids ready by myself for the day and be over there at a certain time. By the time I pulled up, everyone was asking me where I was at. Like, nobody else had to get 3 kids ready by themselves. Anyway, fucking, and I felt like I kept trying to avoid her at this place, and she kept following me places, and I fucking realized, I'm fucking mad. You have this stupid tattoo just staring at me. Leave me alone. That's not what happened. And then I just felt like nobody was on my side at all. And I feel like nobody could fucking understand besides my family how fucking serious this fucking tattoo is. Like, I felt like I was losing my fucking mind, right? So then I finally like crash out a little bit and I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be around you anywhere, anytime without you covering that fucking thing up, right? And she was like, at first, like, no. And I'm like, fine, like, don't expect me to want to be around you anywhere. Nobody else asked me to go fucking around her with that fucking thing uncovered. All I'm asking is that she cover up with like a sleeve. I'm not asking that she cut her arm off. I'm not asking that she fucking get another fucking tattoo covering it. Just like get like a fucking compression sleeve and cover it the fuck up everywhere around me. Like, the fuck? So my husband's grandparents' like 60th anniversary party is coming up, and like I'm getting asked if I'm going, and I'm saying no. I'm not going. And she's like begging me to go. And I'm like, until you can tell me that you are going to cover up, I'm not going. I'm not saying nobody can't be around kids. I've never said you can't be around kids. I never called her a fucking racist. Nothing like that. But if the kids can go to the fucking party, I'm not fucking going. She finally broke down, was like, I'll get the sleeve. I just want everyone together. Fine, whatever. We go. She covers it up. I shut the fuck up. I just mind my fucking business, right? Like 3 weeks passed. This past like week was my husband's birthday, okay? We fucking go over there. Not like I popped up. Not like I was uninvited to her home, right? And my plan was, I didn't know she was going to cover up in her own home. And I was not going to demand it. But I was going to drop off my kids and just leave if she was uncovered. I wasn't going to say nothing. And so I freaking bring one baby in and she's uncovered. And I turn around to get the other baby. And I'd say to myself, if she's still uncovered by the time I walk back in here with this other baby, because we have twins, if I walk back in here with this other baby and she is not covered up, I am going to leave. So I turn back around, bring the other baby in. She's coming out of her room for putting the sleeve on. Great. I shut the fuck up. I don't say anything. I go on about my business. Mind you, it's just mind blowing that you wait until the last second for me to get there when you invited us over. And you know how I feel, but whatever. And I just fucking lost it, man. I just fucking lost it. I had decided over something else, a little argument me and my husband had this week, that it was time. It was time. And I didn't feel like, I feel like I know those women in that family, and I know that they all think my husband is a golden boy, and how could he ever do anything wrong to make anybody want to divorce him? I get it, they're his family, whatever. But I also knew that they're all over there like talking shit, because I know those women, right? And so I was just like, you need to tell them how you've been treating me. And so he included me, his grandmother, and his mother in a group chat. And he brought up a couple things that had happened over the years. And then he brought up, the tattoo and stuff. And that's all they wanted to address to me, was how this fucking tattoo, not the way that he treated me, the couple things that he had said. Yes. Sorry, I'm staying at my dad's tonight. I had to go back and rewatch and see where I was at. All they wanted to talk to me was about this fucking tattoo and how I needed to like get over it and stuff. And I was just like, you know what? If y'all are so proud of this fucking tattoo and y'all think nothing is wrong with it, post it. Post to the internet that you got a tattoo of your black grandchildren as fucking apes. And the thing is, I am not so sensitive to where I don't understand that it is very common for like little babies at first, like, oh, that's like a little like cute little I get it. I'm not that fucking sensitive. However, I've never addressed that because they are also very fucking sensitive. And if I had said, hey, I don't want you to call him that, they would have called me sensitive. I was over exaggerating. She's just so woke, blah, blah, blah. And now they're mad that I never said that. Anyway, so fucking I told her to post it. I was like, if you're so fucking proud of it, post it. I gave her an hour after I said that. And so I posted it because I'm just like, I'm fucking tired of the goddamn games, okay? Y'all making me feel crazy. I didn't feel like he was 10 toes behind me. It was just, he didn't like it either, but I did not feel like he was 10 toes behind me in my fucking boundary, my very simple boundary of just covering the fuck up and shutting the fuck up and stop testing her about it. But I didn't feel like I had that. I felt like I just kept getting little pokes. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I did. It's crazy. I might go back and like delete a couple videos and redo them because I've been a little emotional this weekend. For now, I'm keeping everything up because it's just real. Like, it's just real as fuck. And it's just what the fuck's been happening. And sometimes you just need to let people know. And it sucks. It's so messy. I am mildly embarrassed just because it's like sucks, but like nobody fucking checked them the way they needed to be checked, and they kept fucking dancing around it, and just I lost it. Okay. It is what it is at this point. It is what it is. Hey y'all, so someone found the artist for me, and I was able to reach out to him and ask him a few questions. The artist had absolutely no idea that this was happening. He was genuinely shocked. He did this tattoo 4 months ago for her, and all she had told him was that it was for her grandkids. He said, you know, he doesn't get involved in, you know, asking clients too many questions. I asked him if she showed him a picture of us. He said no. He's genuinely shocked. I do not want any hate to go to this poor man. He's just a dude, you know. I feel bad for the guy. I really do. And I don't want any hate sent his way, because he honestly had nothing to do with her decision to get that tattoo. All he did was the work. He didn't know anything. So if you have sent him anything, please resend it, take it away. The man had nothing to do with this, and I don't want that poor man affected from my mother-in-law's horrible racist decision. I just received some news that my mother-in-law is receiving death threats. Now listen, I know this situation is super upsetting, fucking triggering. It's fucking awful. Trust me, I know. However, who is that helping? Who is that helping? I understand I put this on the internet. I know people on the internet are fucking insane, but I've never understood wanting to send a death threat to a stranger. I don't get that. I don't condone it, and I need it to stop. I need that to stop immediately. Like, I cannot have that be happening. That's not going to help me in my case going forward. As far as anything legally, I need that to stop. Again, I fucking get the anger. I fucking get it. I really need that shit to stop. Like, immediately. Immediately. The only thing I will ever regret is what I have allowed. I allowed too much. I was way too nice, way too passive. I tolerated too much, and I didn't have the strength and courage to leave long ago before this ever happened. And I was stupid. I do not regret posting that picture. I regret allowing them to feel comfortable enough to even fucking think that shit was acceptable. So that's all I can really say anymore about it. So if you want to stick around, I'm usually a silly, funny girl. At least I think I'm funny. I'm about to start trying to figure out how to fix things in my house and move on from life as I knew it. And if you want to stick around and watch me attempt to flourish, cool. And if not, that is fine too.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to the mods and everyone who comes to the live chats, man. We keeping it lit. Make sure y'all hit the links below. HiveMindLabs.com. Opulence Scents. We got Mook's Coffee. Hey, check this out. Hit those like buttons when y'all come into the live, because I know y'all be sitting there watching. Even if you don't like me, but you like the video, you watching this video, hit the like button. Simple as that. It can be easy. So let's address a few things. All right, people are saying that the husband is a Trump supporter. Doesn't matter. Trump doesn't make you racist. The way you are makes you racist. If you were racist before Trump, when Trump came in office, you're racist. If you weren't racist when Trump came in office, doesn't matter if he's in office, you're still a racist. Because that has nothing, one has nothing to do with the other. Your beliefs are yours. You had those long before Trump even got in office. And so the family, the grandmother, I don't know what made her think this was okay. This is one of those read the room type things, like read the room. And the room is big. I mean, this room with black people being called monkeys for so long, I don't understand how you don't read the room. Anyway, but even to depict a person as an animal, listen. If you want to get tattoos that remind you of my grandchildren, put some hearts, some flowers, something simple. Depicting them as monkeys is absolutely diabolical. And it can't be tolerated. It cannot be tolerated. So, if I was this lady, I just wouldn't go around her. You know she ain't gonna change. For a fact, you know she's not gonna change. So just don't go around her. She won't change in front of you. She won't change around you. She won't change, or when she's not around you, she's not gonna change. They don't see nothing wrong with this. They think it's cute. Don't let people play with you. That's all I gotta say about this. Terrible situation. I know she has twins, another baby, and she have a baby on the way. She's getting a divorce. Obvious reasons why, but there's also more to it than just that. Maybe because he's a provider, but he's lazy. She stays at home, does TikTok. He doesn't approve of it. He treats her like dirt. He doesn't help her around the house with the kids. Now, I don't know if she's a housewife or anything, but she's around the house doing TikToks for the most part. So shout out to this lady. Her name is be in the description. Y'all go support her. If she puts up a GoFundMe so she can move out, because I think she says she's currently staying with her dad and stuff like this. It's just a sad situation, man. It's something that I wouldn't want for anyone, especially being married and having small children. You at that point, you want to raise your family. Y'all been together since high school, and now you starting a family, and then the racism comes out. Just like, y'all been holding this for this long. Y'all could have let me know before we had kid number one. You know, because now my home is broken because I have things that I have to deal with this family who don't really care about my feelings. And one, the tattoo's too big to get covered up. So either you have to erase the whole tattoo or just leave me alone. Other than that, we have nothing to talk about. And I know that tattoo costs money, at least $1,000 to $1,500. Looks well over 8 hours of work. You know, I know a good 8 hours of work is about $1,000 for a tattoo artist, because, you know, they kind of can't do any other clients that day. So if you're going to take a whole day worth of work, and sometimes it's 2 days based on, like, you know, color and stuff like that, because the artists, they're perfectionists, so they'll get a big part of it and then they'll go through and do all the shading and stuff on another time, but they'll kind of outline, design, and all that, because these tattoos take a long time. And sometimes they'll be like, okay, we got to do 8-hour sessions and 2 sessions. So she had to go back twice to get this tattoo and think about it, like, is this something that I want? And again, she said, don't blame the tattoo artist. The tattoo artist never knew what was happening. She said for grandchildren, didn't know the grandchildren were black. That would have came up like, you getting gorillas for your grandchildren? Let me see what your grandchildren look like. Oh, you got to be out your mind. Ma'am, let me give you some tattoo advice. Don't get this one, okay? Not for your grandchildren. You want something for your grandchildren? Let me give you something more family friendly, okay? More appropriate. So somebody didn't care about her feelings anyway. Even her family didn't even care that the extended family, the people in the group chat, they didn't care about her. They didn't care about her. So everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and holler at you later. Peace.